everyone, it's Aisha Saidu. Today we're diving into 7 powerful tips to boost your online authority. If you're ready to take your personal brand to the next level, stick around. You're hustling, trying to make an impact, but it feels like you're shouting into the void. You see others with that authority and wonder, how do I get that? It's about being smart, strategic, and executing. I'm here to give you actionable, no BS strategies to start seeing a real shift in how people perceive you online, building trust, credibility, and making sure you're seen as a leader. This is about building a brand that opens doors and creates opportunities. So, if you're tired of being overlooked, it's time to listen up. We're breaking down 7 critical areas for immediate improvement. Practical, roll up your sleeves and get it done tips. From owning your search results to crafting a message that resonates and converts. Grab a notebook, turn off your notifications, and let's freaking go. All right, first things first, and this is non-negotiable, people. You need to own your name on Google. I mean, seriously, when was the last time you actually Googled yourself? Not your business name, not your project. You. Your full name. What pops up on that first page? Is it you? Is it the you? Or is it some random person with the same name, an embarrassing photo from 10 years ago, or worse, absolutely nothing relevant? If it's anything but a clear, professional, and representation of who you are and what you do, you are losing. Period. You're losing trust before you even get a chance to build it. Think about it. Someone hears your name, they're interested in working with you. What's the first thing they do? They Google you. And if that first page is a mess, if it's outdated, if it doesn't scream expert, then guess what? Doubt creeps in. They start to wonder, is this person legit? Are they really who they say they are? You can't afford that. In 2024, your Google search results are your digital handshake, your first impression. Make it count. So many of you are out there creating amazing content, doing incredible work, but you're neglecting the foundational piece of your online reputation. It's like building a skyscraper on quicksand. It doesn't matter how great the upper floors are if the base is shaky. You need to control that narrative. You need to dictate what people see when they're looking for you. This isn't vanity. This is fundamental brand management in the digital age. Don't sleep on this. The fix, it's simpler than you think, but it requires action. Task number 1, own your Google results. All right, tip number 2, and this one drives me crazy when I see it. You gotta have one brand, one voice. I'm talking consistency, people. I see so many of you, your Instagram bio says one thing, your LinkedIn summary says something completely different, your website's About Me page sounds like a third person wrote it. What the heck is going on? You're confusing your audience, you're confusing potential clients, and guess what? You're confusing the AI tools that are trying to understand who you are and what you offer. Think about it from a user's perspective. They land on your Instagram, get a certain vibe, then they click over to your LinkedIn, and it feels like they've landed on a different planet. That disconnect, it erodes trust. It makes you look disorganized, or worse, like you don't really know who you are or what you stand for. And in a world where attention spans are shorter than ever, confusion is the fastest way to lose someone. They'll just click away and find someone who's clear and consistent. The fix here is about ruthless simplification and unification. I want you to sit down and write a single, powerful, 15-word or so core sentence that describes who you are, what you do, and for whom. Just one sentence. This is your anchor. This is the DNA of your personal brand's voice. One brand, one voice. Get it done. Okay, let's talk content. Specifically, the kind of content that actually builds authority. I see a lot of you out there posting motivational quotes, inspirational platitudes, and look, there's a place for that. A little bit of you can do it. Energy is fine. But if that's the of what you're putting out there, you're missing a massive opportunity to establish real, undeniable authority. Inspiration is nice, it gets a quick like, but insight is bankable. Insight is what makes people see you as an expert, a go-to resource. Authority comes from teaching, from sharing your unique perspective, your hard-won knowledge. It comes from providing tangible value that helps people solve a problem, understand a concept, or see things in a new way. Generic motivational quotes don't do that. They're passive. You want to be active. You want to be the source of the wisdom, not just the curator of other people's wisdom. Think about who you respect, who you see as an authority. It's the people who teach you something, right? So how do you shift from just inspiring to actually informing and building that deep credibility? It's about digging into your own experiences, your own journey, the The struggles, the wins, the lessons learned, that's where the gold is. That's where the real authority lies. Let's talk about your bios. Instagram bio, LinkedIn headline, Twitter bio, all of them. So many of them are just there. They're like wallpaper. They might say something nice, something descriptive, like helping women elevate or passionate about marketing. Okay, that's lovely, but then what? What do you want me, the visitor, the potential client, the interested follower, to do next? If your bio doesn't answer that question, it's failing, it's unemployed, it needs a job, and that job is to drive action. Your bio is prime real estate. It's often the first or second thing someone reads about you on a platform. You have a few precious seconds, a few characters to make an impact, and if all you're doing is stating a vague mission, you're leaving a massive opportunity on the table. You need a call to action, a CTA, a clear, direct instruction that tells people what the next step is if they're interested in what you offer. Think about it. Helping women elevate sounds pretty, but it's passive. It doesn't tell me how to get elevated or what elevate even means in your context. Put your bio to work. All right, let's get a little technical, but stay with me because this is crucial, especially with how AI is evolving. We're talking about linked authority. What the heck is that? It's about making sure all your online properties, all your digital assets are interconnected. AI tools like Google's search algorithm love links. They use links to understand relationships, to gauge importance, and to determine authority. If your Instagram, your website, your blog, your lead magnets, your booking pages are all siloed, existing as separate islands, you look disjointed, not just to AI, but to humans too. Think about it from an AI perspective. If your Instagram profile mentions your expertise in sustainable fashion, but there's no link to your website where you blog extensively about sustainable fashion, or to articles where you've been featured discussing it, the AI has a harder time confirming and ranking your authority on that topic. Links are like votes of confidence, they're pathways that show connection and relevance. The more high-quality, relevant links connecting your various online presences, the stronger your overall authority signal becomes. And for humans, it's about user experience and credibility. If I'm on your Instagram and I'm intrigued, I want to easily find your website or your latest article or how to work with you. If I have to go on a scavenger hunt, I'm likely to give up. A well-structured linked authority ecosystem makes it seamless for people to dive deeper into your world, consume more of your content, and ultimately take the action you want them to take, whether it's signing up for your newsletter or booking a call. Connect the dots. This one is huge, absolutely massive. So many of you are out there making promises. I help you build visibility. I can transform your business. Get ready for massive growth. Okay, that sounds great, but frankly, talk is cheap. Anyone can make promises. Authority, real trust, isn't built on promises. It's built on proof. You need to stop just telling people what you can do and start showing them. Feature proof, not just promises, every single time. Think about it from your audience's perspective. They're bombarded with claims all day long. Why should they believe yours? The answer is tangible evidence, results, testimonials, case studies, before and afters, screenshots, anything that demonstrates concretely that you can deliver on what you say. This isn't about bragging. It's about building confidence and reducing risk for your potential clients. They want to see that you've done it before, for others, and that you can do it for them. Vague statements like, "I help you build visibility," are forgettable and unconvincing. But what if you showed a screenshot of a client's Google search results before working with you? Maybe they were on page 5. And then after working with you, now they're on page 1 for their key terms. That's powerful. What if instead of saying, "I improve social media engagement," you posted a screenshot of a client's Instagram post analytics, showing a significant jump in reach or comments after implementing your strategies? That's undeniable. The fix is to actively collect and strategically showcase your proof. Even small wins count. Don't wait for the perfect massive case study. Did you help someone refine their bio and they got a new lead because of it? Get a testimonial, share that story. Did you give someone a tip that improved their website traffic by 10%? Screenshot the analytics, with permission of course, and share it. Show a before and after of a client's messy social media feed versus their new cohesive brand look. Client testimonials are gold. Written, video, even just a screenshot of a glowing DM or email. Again, always with permission. These third-party endorsements are incredibly powerful because they're not you tooting your own horn. It's someone else vouching for your value. Make it a habit to ask for testimonials after a successful project or engagement. Make it easy for them to provide one. A simple, "Hey, loved working with you. Would you be open to sharing a sentence or two about your experience?" can go a long way. Don't just collect this proof, display it prominently. Create a results or testimonials highlight reel on Instagram. Have a dedicated page on your website. Weave proof into your social media content. Instead of just a post about 5 tips for X, make it 5 tips for X that help my client achieve Y, insert proof. This contextualizes your advice and shows its real-world impact, and be creative with how you show proof. It doesn't always have to be a formal case study. It could be a screenshot of a happy message from a client. It could be you walking through a small improvement you made for someone that had a tangible result. The key is authenticity and relevance. The more your audience can see themselves in the before picture and desire the after result, the more compelling your proof will be. Stop hiding your wins. Stop being shy about the impact you make. Your ability to show, not just tell, is directly proportional to the authority and trust you build. Make show, don't tell your mantra when it comes to your marketing and content. Let your results do the talking. That's how you cut through the noise and become the obvious choice. Proof over promises, always. All right, last tip, but this one underpins everything else we've talked about. You need to be Google aware in everything you do online. I see so many people creating content, posting on social media, and they're only thinking about their immediate followers, about getting those likes and comments right now. And look, engagement is important, I get it, but you're playing a much smaller game than you could be if that's your only focus. You are not just posting for followers, you are posting for search. You're posting for Google. You're posting for the long-term discoverability of your brand and your expertise. Every piece of content you put out there, your Instagram captions, your YouTube video titles and descriptions, your blog post titles, your LinkedIn articles, even the alt text on your images is an opportunity to tell search engines and AI tools who you are, what you do, and what you're an expert in. If you're not thinking about keywords, about how people might search for the information you're providing, you're missing out on a massive stream of potential organic traffic and authority building. Think about it. Your social media posts can get indexed by Google. Your LinkedIn profile is highly searchable. Your YouTube videos show up in search results. Be Google aware in everything. All right, let's wrap this up. Now go execute. Woo, we covered a ton. 7 hardcore actionable tips to instantly boost your online authority. From owning your Google results to making your bios work for you and ensuring every piece of content screams expert and is findable by search, this is the playbook. But here's the thing, listening to this, nodding along, that's not enough. The magic, the real transformation happens in the execution. You gotta take this information and put it into practice today. Not tomorrow, not next week. I know it can feel like a lot, but pick one, just one of these tips. Maybe it's rewriting your bios with a clear CTA. Maybe it's publishing that LinkedIn article with your name in the title. Start there, get that win, then move on to the next